EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Here's Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So for this defense, a tall order ahead trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents, because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great 6th sense, maybe even a 7th and 8. He knows where the pressure's coming from. He knows how to slide away from it, sometimes run away from it, and then he finds good throwing lanes to deliver downfield. So to me, it's that pressure inside. Big.
Well, all the way home for the Broncos score. Tim Patrick, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Love looking to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple of days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He'll take this to the 46. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And Sutton will have the Broncos 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40. From the shotgun, Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. You look at this Packers defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And Wilson going to run it on the draw. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Here's Wilson. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go with Williams. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On second down, it's Jones. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. The short throw to Musgrave. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First down, going to the air with Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver.
The rookie Jaden Reed deep for the Packers.
And no one there to stop it. Gets at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Love now on second down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Love. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Here's Smith to return it.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
On second down, Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now it's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Again, Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Steady, steady, steady. That's Kenny Clark. And then there's those flashes, as we just saw there, as he gets to the quarterback. You can always rely on him to hold down the defensive front for the Green Bay Packers.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Thinking there, because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on third down.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And that's the Preston Smith the Green Bay Packers count on. Someone who can come off the edge and get after the quarterback. 3-year run with the Packers has been excellent. 8.5 sacks in 2022.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be out of bounds at the run here, the 12-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Raiders who were able to come away with the road win. Jimmy Garoppolo, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Derek Carr leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Lamar Jackson, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. In the first half, we saw a strong performance out of the veteran quarterback, Russell Wilson. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Play action. It's Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Operating from the gun, Wilson.
That is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the 4th-year man from BC, it's A.J. Dillon. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
On the tackle. A gain of 5. First down, Packers.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Love.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Simmons.
So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Wilson. And that's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
The left side complete to Troutman. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Love now. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
To throw now. Here's Love.
This one swung out here to Jones.
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Love looking to throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, Love.
That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
From 17 yards out.
And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it makes the score 21-10.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
And bulldozing his way through. And coming out now, the Broncos.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The return is Reed. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here, 1st and 10.
At the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw to Musgrave.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
62 yards.
And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Wilson.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And Judy's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Throwing is Wilson. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. On 3rd down, Wilson.
just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 6. 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Love. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now Love. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Here's Love.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? And in the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate.